Hey, hey, hey! I hope you are having a great day. I am here again to help and guide you with your English lessons. Welcome to another episode of. I know that you're excited to learn something new today. But before that, let's have a review. Can you answer the following questions?
What do you call the hints that you find in sentences and paragraph that can help you understand the meaning of an unfamiliar word? Correct. The answer is context clues.
Now, this time, I wanted to choose the meaning of the underlined word in each sentence. Make sure to spot the clues that will help you arrive at the correct answer.
The festival was bright and colorful, but Danny's clothes were pallid and lacked vibrancy. Is it A. Unaware, B. Hostile, C. Dull, D. Direct? The answer is C. Dull. The clue is the restatement, which is lacked vibrancy. In time of crisis, police officers must appear nonchalant while helping the upset citizens. Is it A. Calm, B. Sad, C. Panic, D. Direct? The answer is A. Calm. The clue is the antonym of the word, which is upset. The defendant felt vindicated when the truth became known and all charges were dropped against him. A. Cleared from blame, B. Cleared from peer pressure, C. Cleared from obligation, D. Cleared from expectations. The answer is A. Cleared from blame. The clue is the reason why he was cleared from blame, and that is the truth became known and all the charges were dropped against him. While Janice was on the cruise ship, she lived the life of a hedonist and spent most of her days in search of pleasure. A. Person who seeks enjoyment. B. Person who seeks boredom. C. Person who seeks for adventure. D. Person who seeks strength. The answer is A. Person who seeks enjoyment. The clue is a definition of the word, which is in search of pleasure.
How did you do? Was it easy like a piece of cake? I'm sure you did well. Great job! Now, for our topic for today, here are our class objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to 1. Identify textual aids that provide support in understanding what you read. 2. Determine the effect of textual aids in understanding a text. And 3. Note important details from the text that you've read. Reading skills are abilities that pertain to a person's capacity to read, comprehend, interpret, and decode written language texts. It can encompass several key aspects that work together to develop overall literacy skills, including comprehension, fluency, vocabulary, and strategies that help readers interpret and find meaning in texts.
Did you know that there are strategies or tools that can help you understand what you read? They are textual aids. Textual aids or educational instruments could be written or printed text and other ways of emphasizing the essential phrases, thoughts, graphs, and or images. They provide support and facilitate understanding of texts.
Simple examples of textual aids are when words are being highlighted, bolded, or italicized. Sometimes it's adding charts, tables, maps, diagrams, and more. It can also be advanced organizers that give preview to students of what's to come in the lesson.
Narrative. This type of advanced organizer presents new information in the format of a story. For example, a teacher will provide the main and important concepts of the lesson by telling a story that includes these concepts. Expository. This type of organizer is used to present new or detailed information as opposed to making connections with previously introduced information. It gives students a broad idea of the lesson's purpose before the lesson begins. Skimming and scanning. They are reading techniques that use the rapid eye movement and keywords to move quickly through text for slightly different purposes. Skimming. It is reading rapidly in order to get a general overview of the material. Scanning. It is reading rapidly in order to find specific facts. Graphic organizers. They are used as a method of presenting information. They are efficient because they highlight and focus on just the important aspects. They show relationships between necessary information. Let me show you some graphic organizers. KWL chart. It lets students visually organize what students know, what they want to know, and what they learned. K stands for know, W stands for want, and L stands for learn. The students could write what they know, what they want to know, and what they learned from a particular topic. Venn diagram. It shows the similarities and differences between two or more items. The diagram is made up of a series of shapes, typically circles, with edges that overlap. Each shape represents a different item. The characteristics shared by each item are represented by the overlapping intersections of each shape. Storyboard. It uses simple artwork on static panels to convey a series of events without too much detail. For example, an English teacher can create a storyboard to outline or highlight important events from the story that they want their students to remember. Concept map. It uses shapes such as boxes or circles to represent ideas and information. It can help students make meaningful connections between the main idea and other information, and improve student understanding and increase knowledge retention. Now let's have the noting details. This is a reading comprehension scale that involves picking out from a piece of text particular information to achieve a given purpose. The details could be implicit or explicit. What are implicit and explicit details? Implicit details refer to something that is implied and not directly stated, while explicit refer to details that are already stated, leave nothing implied. Now, let's do the drill. Let's see how well you can note details. Read the selection and answer the following questions. Here is our text, the story of the Philippine flag. You may pause this video so that you can read the text well. Here are the questions. You may go back to the text to look for the answers. Number 1. Which flag was the first to use the three colors red, blue, and black? Here is the answer. Bandilang magtatagumpay. When was our national flag born? Here is the answer. Our national flag was born in the field of battle at the Cry of Rebellion in Pugadlawin in Quezon City on August 23, 1896. Third question is, who issued an executive order specifying the standard size and color for our flag to be used? Here is the answer. On March 25, 1936, President Manuel Quezon issued an executive order specifying the standard size and colors to be used. The fourth question is, what are being symbolized by the three yellow stars in our flag? The answer is, at the corners of the triangle were three yellow stars symbolizing the three islands, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. When is Flag Day celebrated in the Philippines? Here is the answer. Flag Day in the Philippines is celebrated on May 28 each year. Care for more? Let's do more. You are going to read another selection, but this time you're going to complete the diagram with information from the text that you will read. This time, you are going to read the text Four Causes of Family Conflict by K. Lee Banks. Again, you may pause the video to read the text well. Here is what you're going to do. Fill in the diagram with causes of family conflict. Write a short description of each conflict. You may go back to the text to get your answers. Here are the four causes of family conflict: finances, siblings rivalry, lack of consensus in child discipline, and conflict with in-laws. Did you get them right? I'm sure you did.
That caps off our episode for now. Like what I always say, learning never stops. Read more, learn more. I will see you again next time. We still have more to discover here in